Good morning, Patriots. Good morning, Americans. Good morning, Generation Z. Good morning, Generation Alpha, who's out there. And to the Millennials and the Gen Xers. And the Baby Boomers as well. Listen, this is going to really... This goes to everyone, but especially for the Generation Z and the Gen Alpha. I understand Generation Alpha is at 13, 14, the oldest. I get that. But this video is for the future. Depending how old you are on the Alpha, it could be now. If you have already started working, you're 14 years old, you got your working papers, like in New York State, we can work at 14. Limited hours, limited duty, something you want to make it work. You start working, you need to start saving right now. For college, for your trade school, for your future, for your retirement. Yeah, I said it. You may laugh, but the reason why I'm in the position right now is because I did nothing but save. Now, don't get me wrong, I made mistakes along the way. There was some foolish spending on my part.
1 mile. Take exit 52B. On right.
Especially when I bought my first new car, which was a big mistake, even though I loved it. Big mistake. Learned that lesson once. But you need to save now. Save every penny you can. Now, for all you people say everything's too expensive, everything's too expensive. We've been down this road before, historically. Things will come back down. They did in 2008 when the housing bubble burst. And that's when I bought my house.
Take exit 52B. On right.
Everyone kept telling me, you need to buy something now, you need to buy something now. I'm like, oh, these prices are super duper inflated. I'm not buying now. You have to be nuts to buy now. And because it was manufactured, you go look at everything with Henry Paulson and, oh my God, that tangle of mess with the banking system, how they screwed so many people. You want to go down a maze and a rabbit hole? Go look that up. Oh God, what a mess. I said, no, they'll come down. It has to come down. Too many people took loans out they couldn't afford, balloon mortgages, adjustable rate mortgages in the house, which is absolutely insane.
Continue 4.1 miles, then take Ram, on right, to Beekman Road.
And it did come down. And so the interest rates. And I got the perfect storm. Houses were coming down, interest rates were coming down. Usually you get one or the other. You get high prices and low interest rates, or low houses and high interest rates. I had the perfect storm. A once in a lifetime thing, and I bought my house at the right time. And a lot of people lost their houses who were upside down or abandoned them. Set the market down. If you're panicking and you're trying to buy a house now, it's a terrible time to buy. Especially if you're trying to take a loan out. Don't bother. Unless you got cash, you have it like that, and you want something that bad, your money, you can do what you want. But real estate is a good investment, but even then, you still got to use your brain about doing that. Anyway, get back to saving. Save your money. As I told you in my other video, since you're on your parents' health care plan until age 26, you don't have to go to college right away when you get out of high school. And that's what everyone does. You know, we just follow. And why? I need the money now. No, you don't. If you got health care coverage until your 26th birthday, you're in position to work a couple of years, save all the money, and go to a local community college. Forget about going away to school. You're wasting money. Forget about buying a car. If you get in and use your parents' car, fine. If they give you a jalopy or a junker, use it. Don't buy a car. Don't waste your money. If you going to community college, you need to go back and forth to work. That's it. If you do gotta buy a car, pay cash for it, get another jalopy, get what you can afford with cash only. Generation Z and Alpha, you're gonna have to lead the way on this one. You're gonna have to do things outside the box, outside the norm. And trust me, the norm sucks. That's why a lot of people from the baby boomers are in the mess they are now. You know, a lot of people in the Gen Z category. You're going to have to do something special and start using fiscal responsibility. The people in the 1930s, the Great Depression, had no credit cards. There were no auto loans yet. So if you put over $100, you had to find a way to live that $100. And if you're smart, instead of taking a loan out for a car and spending whatever percent interest rate on depreciation, put your money in a CD. Because even at 4 or 5%, you'll make money at least. And if you put enough money down, you can probably use that interest you earned on that CD to buy your junk car. And just keep renewing the CD.
In 0.7 miles, take Ram, on right.
Start with the mindset of the YOLO. You only live once. Because the YOLO will get you in debt. Because eventually you're going to get old. You're going to get tired. Your body's going to break down. And the debt won't go away. Do not go down that road. Listen, we're seeing
on right.
A record number of baby boomers becoming homeless. Remember this.
1.2 miles. Then turn right on Glen Hope Road.
Remember this, Gen Z and Alpha. I know you think you're superior to the previous generations. You're not. You're human like everyone else. But what you guys need to be, you need to be smart in the past generations and stay away from credit. Use it when you have absolutely no choice. I mean no choice. I don't mean getting a latte at Dunkin' Donuts because you need a boost. No, that's not an emergency. Emergency is someone wrecks your car, you hit Bambi, and you need a car. Your parents don't have one to give you. They can't afford to give you one. Even then, you take out the smallest possible loan and find something on Facebook Marketplace or on Craigslist. Because you can't find good deals there. Generation Z, I know you're down and out right now, you feel hopeless, but you're gonna be the ones that bring this country back. So is Alpha, and so is the Beta generation. You have a chance to do something and set the course correction for the future generations. The country needs you, the world needs you, you guys need to do this. And the reason why I say don't look down on past generations, because one, the Alpha and Z generation were taught in school and college by, guess what? You got it. People like me, Generation X, Generation Y, and maybe even some baby boomers on the college level who are still teaching. Because it's the baby boomers on the banking system that's created the problems we all inherited, all of us, but you're feeling the hard effects of it because you're just starting out.
In 0.2 miles, turn right on Glen Hope Road.
Generation Z, Generation Alpha, do not take advice. Listen carefully.
Turn right on Glen Hope Road.
From anyone who's broke. I know plenty of people in their 30s and 40s
Drive 0.6 miles.
that's
Then
still
turn
paying
left
off their
on
college
Chelsea Cove
loans
Drive north.
as they're trying to pay a house, as they have auto loans. Do not take advice from them. Well, they go, well, I did it, you could do it. Well, they didn't do because they're still paying for it. A rich man and a free man or woman is someone who has little or no bills, who are not slave to a lender. That's biblical. And if you say, well, I don't believe in the Bible, I think it's fairy tales, well, this is why we're in the mess we're in now, because the past generations didn't listen to that advice. And listen, I was there too.
2 miles. Turn left on Chelsea Cove Drive north.
I was there already. But I said, I'm getting out of this. That's it. I'm going to have a future with my wife, and I'm going to leave a good inheritance to my kid. You guys need to do the same.
Turn left on Chelsea Cove Drive north.
You guys can do it. You guys are going to lead the rebirth of this country.
In 0.1 miles. Turn right on Chelsea Cove Drive north.
And Generation
Then turn
Y
right.
and my fellow X's, you guys need to get out of debt. Stop buying new cars. Stop
Turn
leasing
right
new
on
cars.
Chelsea Cove Drive north.
Get
Then
off the
turn
credit
right.
cards. Don't pay interest on your pasta and sauce or your rice and beans or your A7 octane gas.
Turn right on Chelsea Cove
Comments
Drive
down
north.
below. What's your opinion? I'd like to know. Keep the country in prayer. Pray for yourselves. And we'll talk to you later.